Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into some of the craziest things to ever happen in world history. You know, history is often taught as a series of dates and battles, but it's also a wild ride of bizarre events, strange occurrences, and head-scratching moments that make you wonder, did that really happen? From dancing plagues and molasses floods to wars against birds and laughter epidemics, we're about to uncover some truly unbelievable events that sound like they're straight out of a Monty Python sketch. So if you're ready to have your mind blown by the sheer absurdity of history, buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew about the past, because things are about to get weird. Let's get started. Imagine this. You're just chilling in your medieval village, going about your day, when suddenly someone starts dancing uncontrollably in the street. No music, no reason, just pure, unadulterated jigging. Weird, right? This is the dancing plague of 1518, and it's about to take over Strasbourg. Hundreds were struck by this mysterious dancing frenzy. They danced day and night, unable to stop. Doctors were baffled. Was it mass hysteria? A religious mania? Theories ranged from poisoned rye bread to demonic possession. Sadly, the relentless dancing took its toll. Some dancers collapsed from exhaustion, suffering heart attacks, strokes, or even death. The dancing plague of 1518 stands as a chilling reminder that sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. Australia, land of sunshine, surfing, and giant flightless birds that can defeat the army? You heard that right. In 1932, Australia declared war on emus. You see, after World War I, Australia was facing an agricultural crisis, and a large emu population was not helping. These feathered fiends were destroying crops and causing havoc in the outback. The solution? Send in the army, armed with Lewis guns, to fight the emus. What could go wrong? Well, a lot, actually. The emus, with their superior speed, agility, and apparent bulletproof feathers, proved to be formidable opponents. The war lasted for weeks, with the emus outmaneuvering and outsmarting their human adversaries at every turn. In the end, the Australian army retreated, defeated by a bunch of birds. The Great Emu War remains a hilarious yet cautionary tale of human hubris in the face of nature's resilience. Picture this. It's 1962 and you're a student at a boarding school in Tanzania. Suddenly a fit of giggles overtakes you. It's contagious, spreading from student to student, teacher to teacher, like a wave of mirth. Before you know it, the entire school is consumed by an uncontrollable laughter epidemic. It sounds fun, right? Well, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. This laughter wasn't the good kind. It was uncontrollable, painful, and accompanied by fainting spells, respiratory problems, and even rashes. The epidemic spread to nearby villages, affecting thousands of people and lasting for months. What caused this bizarre outbreak? Theories range from mass psychogenic illness, basically mass hysteria, to reactions to a new vaccination program. Whatever the cause, the Tanganyika laughter epidemic stands as a strange and unsettling reminder of the power of the human mind and the mysterious ways in which our bodies react to the world around us. Chapter 4, Boston, 1919. A city known for its history, its charm, and a sudden catastrophic flood of molasses? You bet. On January 15th, a massive storage tank containing 2.3 million gallons of molasses, yes, molasses, burst open, unleashing a sticky, syrupy tsunami upon the unsuspecting city. A wave of molasses, 25 feet high, surged through the streets at 35 miles per hour, engulfing everything in its path. People, horses, and even buildings were swept away in the sticky deluge. The Great Molasses Flood, as it came to be known, caused widespread destruction, killing 21 people and injuring 150 more. The cleanup efforts were a nightmare, with molasses seeping into every nook and cranny of the city. For weeks, the air was thick with the smell of sweet, sticky doom. The disaster led to new safety regulations and a lingering distrust of giant tanks full of viscous liquids. Chapter 5. The war that was almost started by a dog. In 1925, Greece and Bulgaria almost went to war over a stray dog. This wasn't just any dog. Sparky strolled across the border, escalating tensions. Greece refused to return Sparky, and Bulgaria issued an ultimatum. Cooler heads prevailed, and war was averted. Sparky became a symbol of the absurdity of war. Chapter 6. The Year Without a Summer. Thanks, Volcano. Imagine a world shrouded in perpetual twilight where the sun is a distant memory, and summer is just a cruel joke. That was the reality for much of the Northern Hemisphere in 1816, the year without a summer. The culprit? A massive volcanic eruption on the Indonesian island of Tambora, the most powerful volcanic eruption in recorded history. The eruption spewed millions of tons of ash and sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere, creating a volcanic winter that enveloped the globe. Temperatures plummeted, crops failed, and widespread famine ensued. The summer of 1816 was cold, dark, and dreary. Snow fell in June, rivers froze in August, and the skies were perpetually overcast with a strange yellow haze. The year without a summer had a profound impact on literature, art, and science. It's even credited with inspiring Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, which was written during that bleak and eerie summer. Chapter 7. The Great Stink When a Smell Shut Down a Government. London, 1858. A city teeming with life, industry, and an absolutely unbearable stench? Oh yes. The River Thames had become an open sewer, choked with human waste and industrial runoff. The summer of 1858 was brutal. A heat wave turned the Thames into a simmering cauldron of filth. The smell was indescribable. It drove people from their homes and even permeated Parliament. The smell literally shut down the government. The Great Stink forced the city to address its sanitation problems. That's it. History is crazy. And there you have it, folks. Some of the craziest events in world history. From dancing plagues and molasses floods to wars against birds and laughter epidemics, history is full of surprises. Who knew that the past could be so weird, wild, and downright unbelievable? These events may seem bizarre, but they remind us that history is more than just dates and battles. It's a tapestry woven from the strange, the unexpected, and the downright hilarious. So, the next time you think history is boring, remember the Great Emu War, the Tanganyika laughter epidemic, or the Great Stink of London. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing content. See you next time.